everybody, Sensei Aldous here. I hope you're all having a great day and enjoying your time at home for some of you kids. So I want to get you back on track with your karate training, and we're going to work on this, some techniques today that we're doing this week, okay? So normally next week would have been stripe week, but we're going to get ready now. And just remember that if you guys practice these techniques, all right, what I'm going to show you today, at least a half hour, twice this week, you'll get credit for 2 classes. So every time you do a half-hour practice, have mom and dad sign off the date and time that you practice and sign it and bring it into the dojo or back, and you're going to get class credit for that, but you have to do 2 half-hour classes a day at home, at least. Okay, for you adults, we're going to go on the honor system. Just kind of record the days you practice for a half hour. You don't have to have your wife sign it, okay? Or your mom. So let's start out first. We're going to bow into the dojo. Kyotsuke. Right? Good. Let's face each other. Kyotsuke. Right? Onigai shimasu. All right. Awesome. So everybody ready, stance? So remember, as a beginner, you want to work on that stance. Shoulders apart, straight ahead, and straight across. If you're an advanced student, then you should already be doing that, right? Okay. So the first technique I want to work is a low block. What's the Japanese name for a low block? Yep, Gidanbari, that's it. It's Gidanbari low block. So in a ready stance, you're going to bring the blocking hand across. Now the top of the hand is rotated outwards. We're going to slide it down the arm and pull back. Now make sure you pull that right just above your hip line or above your belt. So we're going to pull that upside down. None of this stuff. It's got to go upside down so I can pull free as I'm blocking, okay? So I want you to imagine someone grabbing your hand. Let's say they're going to grab your left hand. You bring your right hand across. You're going to block their arm, and at the same time, pull that hand free, and you're actually set up for a chamber for a punch. So let's do a few of those. Hands in this position. Bring your right hand across, block down. Ready? Ichi. Good. Take the left hand across, block down. Nice. Check the positions out, okay? I'll go from the side here. Bring it across, block down. Just working on the hand positions. Across. Make sure that you guys cover your body up a little bit, okay? You don't want to be open. Protect your midsection and block down. Good. On the ear, block, across the ear, block. Now the more you can get those hands working together simultaneously, the stronger the block. So let's go ahead and do 10 of these. If you want to do more, you can turn the video off there at home and you can actually hit pause and do 100. I don't care, that's even better. All right, so let's do at least 10 of these, all right? Bring your mirror image here. Bring your right hand across. Ichi, kia. Ni, kia. San, kia. Shi, kia. Go, kia. Roku, kia. Sichi, kia. Hachi, kia. Kyu, kia. Ju, kia. Awesome. Get those hands in position. One more, a couple more. Kia. So roll that thumb down just a little bit extra. Get that forearm out there. Sometimes I still make the same mistake and I go up too high. So remember what I said, after 42 years, I'm still not through improving myself. Okay, so that means you're not either. All right, bring this hand across here. Kia! Check it out. Where are you at in there? Thumb down just a smidgen. Not too much, just a little bit. 3 more. Ichi, kia! Ni, kia! San, kia! And ready stance. Heikodachi. Awesome, guys. Okay, now I want to work on the reverse punch. Japanese name for the reverse punch is a yakusuke. This is probably one of the strongest punches, most effective punches you guys can learn for both offensively attacking and also for defensively counter-striking. So what I want you to work on here, I'm going to go from the side position. Now first, don't get yourself in a stance like I'm on the same line. It's really hard to punch that way. You don't have any balance or power. So you want to kind of maybe have a line in between your feet, and you're on a little bit of an angle here, okay? So if I'm looking right at you, you can see that I'm not straight to you. I want to be a little bit of an angle in that position. And you can visualize this line or lay something on the floor and you have one foot on each side. So let's do some hip twisting. When you do this, you want this back leg to hip to turn. See how my belt's moving? Now if I was punching and my belt's not moving, that means I'm not using my hips. So we gotta start a little bit sideways and then go forward. Here. Just like that. Quick little snap here. All right. So the reverse punch, in this stance, I've got my left side forward, or your front hand is up front. This is in between you, so it looks like this. I don't need to be reaching straight out. They can grab my hand. Okay, I wanted to do that. I'm gonna have my elbow in a little bit, so I'm out here a little, just as kind of like my barrier, so they can't get past that hand. It helps me measure and be in control of my eye or my distancing. My reverse punch is chambered right there above that hip bone again, upside down, waiting to fire, all right? So what I want to do here is I twist the hips. I'm going to kind of pull this hand tight as it comes back. As it comes back, this is going to rotate out. And see how my hip turned into that punch? And then I come all the way back to the beginning. So my hips are going punch and back, punch and back. The front hand's going pull and out, pull and out. This is my protector. Pull, protect. Pulling gives me more power, okay? This hand here, what this is going to do is it's punching. So you got three things that have to work together. I don't want to go. That's kind of weird, isn't it? That wouldn't work too well. We want to get one smooth punch. Just like that. The hips, everything's moving, and punch. Move and punch. Do some at you guys, okay? We'll do 10 of these, okay? With the ki on my count. Ready? Ichi, ki. Aim at the solar plexus midsection. Ni, ki. San, ki. Shi, ki. Go, ki. Now you'll notice sometimes I do this extra little step there. That's just to set my stance, get me set up. It's okay to do that step. I do it quite often. Okay, ready? 5 more. Ready? Ichi, ki. Ni, ki. San, ki. Shi, ki. Go, ki. Excellent. Now, just do 10 more on the other side. Okay? In this position here, get your right side forward. Get yourself set up. Don't get on this line here. So on my count, we're going to do 10. Reverse punch Yakusuke. Ready? Ichi, ki. Ni, ki. San, ki. Shi, ki. Go, ki. Roku, ki. Six, ki. Hach, ki. Kyu, ki. Ju, ki. And ready, stance. Good. Awesome, guys. How you feel? I know I'm cracking a sweat already. So always feel free to hit pause and practice a little more on that technique, or rewind it and do it again. Okay? That's what's cool about practicing at home via this video. Okay. So I'm going to have Sensei Zachary come up here for a second. If you guys have little pads at home or something you can punch at, you can do this little drill here. Okay. So let's go over here, Sensei Zach. There she is. All right, so we're going to hold this paddle straight out front. You can have your parents do this. I'm just going to be in my stance. I'm going to have my hand here. Now I can press a target. Kia! Boom! Kia! Kia! Now, I also want you to maybe do somewhere you're going to go. Stop it just before you make contact. As close as you can, no contact. Then we make some soft contact. Kia! Here. Kia! One more. Kia! Then you can work on some power. Ready? Ichi, kia. Ni, kia. San, kia. Shi, kia. Just like that. Okay? Awesome. Thank you. All right, so just set that over there for a second. See right here. So if you're lucky enough to have a partner at home, check this out. You can be in your fighting stance here. This is that guard out front. You're setting up this position right there. From here, he comes in. This front hand is just going to do like a low block. Kia! So it's not the whole low block, more for fighting, the guarding hand, protecting hand. This one's here, he comes in, I block that. Kia! I punch. One more time. Kia! 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 That was the same time. Kia! Now you're working on timing. Kia! Do a slow one for you. Low block. Pull this hand back. Kia! Right to your solar plex. Now, low block reverse punch from a grab. You can practice this with a family member. Their right hand's going to grab your right hand. It's got a little bit of an angle, so it's right here. So from this position, he grabs my right hand. I go back with the right foot. Same side. Zenkutsu Dachi front stance. The free hand comes across. This is a movement where we're blocking and peeling that hand away. And Ki. It's got to come here, ready at your hip to fire away. Watch again. He grabs on. The free hand comes across, comes to the rescue. Step back, block, pull, Kia, and punch. Now, a lot of people make this mistake. They step back, and they just do this. What's wrong there? Now watch, I didn't bring my hand upside down. See that? It's like this. Now we'll look at, now watch when I change that. See his body? One finger I can escape because we're always gonna peel to the weak areas where the thumb meets the fingers. So we're in this position here. When I step back, this isn't any good. We need to turn it and peel it like a banana, and then strike, okay? So watch one more time like that. I step back, I peel the banana, peel, just like that. All right, good job. Thank you, Sensei Zach. Awesome, okay? You need to? You can hit pause and get a drink of water. All right, I'll be here waiting for you. All right, so now let's talk a little bit about the back leg side kick. Who knows Japanese for back leg side kick? All right, if you were thinking, but afraid to say it, remember you're at home, so nobody's gonna know if you gave the wrong answer, okay? But the back leg side kick is, you guessed it, Yoko Giri. Don't mess that up, mix that up with Yoko Ashigiri. It's Yoko Giri, back leg side kick, okay? So I'm gonna grab a chair here. And I would encourage you guys to practice this. I practiced with these chairs all the time when I was learning how to kick. I worked a lot on my flexibility, and I used the chair or a wall, so I didn't have to worry about my balance. I could build my leg strength and my kicking technique, because technique is number, yeah, you guessed it, number one. It's always the first thing. So if I'm facing this direction and I've got myself in a right guard stance, it means my right leg's forward, hands are up. I'm going to hold this chair. Now you guys can use this at home. It's a great way to practice. Just make sure you're not going to scratch the kitchen floor or something. So we're going to grab here. You're going to turn this foot in the open opposite direction of the one I'm kicking with. I bring this knee up. Now if you want to hold the chair, you can do that. Now bring your knee. Round kick's out here. Side kick comes in more because we want to thrust it out there. So now I can use balance and work on my foot form and fix that all up. Bring it in, and I can set it back down. Okay? So again, I'm going to hold that chair. I'm going to rotate that front foot, bring my knee up. Now, there's a key. When the knee comes up, you're not done turning yet. The momentum of that knee actually does this. Gives you that extra turn. So if you look down at the floor, my heel of the base leg is actually pointing in the direction I want to kick. And I want to lean back. I don't want to be looking like this, okay? All right, so watch again. Brace yourself here. Turn the front foot outward. Remember, there's another spin in there about this much more. When this knee comes to my chest, I use that momentum or that energy to actually finish the turn, and I can thrust that kick out there. Okay, so watch another slow one. Grab, turn, knee up, and thrust. Get your body behind that kick. Let me do one coming right at you guys so you can see that movement. Again, here, turn, knee, and kick out. Good, all right. Remember, this is just for some balance. I don't want you guys laying on the kick, on the chair trying to feel this kick. All right? I don't want you taking a nap. Hands here. Turn the foot, knee up to the chest. Here, kick out, bring it in, and you can set it forward again. Okay? Do a couple more on this angle. Maybe I'll turn this angle for you guys. All right, I'm going to do a little bit faster. Turn and kick. Good. Turn for leg strength, you guys can do this. Turn, pause, hold it. Ichi, ni, san, shi. Keep it up there. Go, roku, sichi, hachi, kyu, ju. And then put that down. That's awesome for your leg strength on your kicks, okay? Let's do a couple of those. Put this up here. Okay, so let's go down the floor a little bit with that back leg side kick. Now I'm gonna let you do this on your own. Again, you can pause it. You can do 10 or 15 on each leg. Taking your time. Now I might do some high and I might do some low. So if I'm in my guarding stance, we turn, spin, and kick. Now I'm gonna roll the leg. I turn, I'll go to the body. And there, hear that pop? Try to get that pop that shows a good snap. Turn that foot, raise it, and kick out. Try to go for that pop. I'm gonna go down the floor this way. So from here, turn, kick. Other leg. You can even do some towards the knees. There, up here. All right, understand? So I would do about at least 20 kicks. That's gonna give you 10 on each side. And if you're really brave, do 15 and 15 or 20 and 20. But only count the good ones. All right, so everybody say back leg side kick. Yokogiri, awesome. So I got one more kick for you guys to do. This is called the slide up side kick, all right? Slide up side kick is what? Yoko, can't be yokogiri. Yep, yoko ashigiri. Ashi's like sliding, okay? We have mawashi ashigiri, mai ashigiri, and yoko ashigiri. The front kick, side kicks, round kicks. All have a lead leg sliding. So the slide up side kick, I want to get myself in this position. I'll kick here for you. One of my favorite kicks is I'm going to slide forward. I want to back up a second and remind you. I can use a lead leg side kick without sliding too. I like to use it defensively all the time. I turn my body, they're attacking, I bring that knee up here, and I catch them coming into me right to the body shot. But go back to going forward. So I'm going to move in, sliding up. Now looking at the camera here, pay close attention. I don't slide up this because I get this kick. I can't even turn that foot. It kind of hurts. So my back foot's like a steering wheel. So when I slide up, I like to take my back foot and turn my heel. See how that back heel's pointing towards you? All right, and that gets my hips in a good position. My knee comes right up into my armpit or my chest here. From this position, I can snap that kick out there. All right, watch again from this position. I'm gonna slide up here like this. I bring that knee to my chest, up, and I snap out. Okay, again, slide up, and bring that kick out there. Slide up, knee to chest, and kick out there. I would suggest you do, again, 10 to 15 on that leg, and maybe 10 to 15 on the other leg, and drill that one. Another way you could do it is actually to step behind. Now the step behind one, and this is what we have, step into the heel or behind. The behind one is super good, okay? Because when you go behind, you actually really turn the hips over and you get awesome thrusting power from that. I use it a lot for power, so when I do that, I would basically just kind of go from this position, I would step behind and then bring that knee up and kick right to the body. Again, slide behind, bring that knee up, and kick right to the body. One more, behind, and kick to the body. All right, you might be thinking, hey, can I use a chair for that one too? Absolutely, okay? So when we do the chair, I'm gonna, again, hold on to that. I can work on those slides. I can come up to my heel, and then bring the knee up and kick out, like that, to the heel, kick out, and back. And I can cross behind, and feel the different thrusting power, work on my technique and my form, but I don't have to actually worry about my balance too much. All right, awesome. So what I want you to do now with those tips, again, do a 10 or 15 of those kicks on each leg. Yoko ashigiri, and always feel free to pause that. Okay, if you've worked on a half hour of this already, good for you. If you want to stop now and come back tomorrow and work on the kata that we're about ready to do, you can do that also. And just make sure you practice your kata for a half hour. That'd be awesome. You get another whole class out of that. So remember, every half hour you practice and you document it, write it down on paper and address it, have your parents sign it, you're going to earn a class. All right, now for you advanced ranks for green belt and higher, which is Gokyu and up. We're going to work on Pinan Sandan. I'm going to go through it slow, maybe one time a little bit faster for you guys so you can see it from a couple different angles, but slow is always better so you can practice and learn the kata. So first time facing you guys, I'll kind of walk through it and talk a little bit about it. We're in our Heikodachi. First, we always start a kata with a nice, respectful, courteous bow. Step over, left leg does all the adjusting. Inhale, exhale, and get that mind focused for practice. All right, the first step is we're going to turn into our Nikkei Washidachi cat stance. Pivot that foot at a 45-degree angle. Shift your weight back and bring this leg in. So you're on the ball of the foot here. Okay, 90% of your weight. This hurts right now. It's supporting almost all my weight. We do a left hand sotuke. I slide up into Masubidachi V stance. My right hand's going to come down and circle and strike like an Urdaken, as this one does a low block position. And I do a second one there. I take the right leg, I turn behind. I shift my leg back into Nikkei Washidachi cat stance. Right hand sotuke outward block. I plant that foot, slide up into Masubidachi V stance. I come under and hit one there with the left and then the right. I look down the center. My right leg's going to move back and I turn right into that cat stance on an angle. Left hand sotuke outward block. I slide into Zenkutsudachi, Nukete, or spear hand. I pivot the legs. I pull that to my hip. Left leg comes across. Now don't do this. I want you to come across. Left hand's on top, wraps around your body. As I untwist my legs, I'm going to do this hammer fist to the side. Now you can see why I wanted to be that wide when I cross, so I have my balance in my Zenkutsudachi. From here, I turn that foot, I lunge in with the ki. Back leg's going to rotate behind the right. Take a breath. And breathe. Take a little pause. Right leg comes around into Fumikomigiri. Stomping kick to the floor. Kibarachi horse stride stance. Knees are bent. Toes are in. Knees are bent and outward. A right elbow block followed by a right Urdaken or back fist. I turn the front foot. I bring the left leg around, come in there again. Now from this angle, again, look at here. Nice and straight across. My toes are not out. My toes are pigeon-toed. Knees are out nice and strong. Left elbow block, Urdaken. Turn the body. Right side comes up. Same thing. Fumikomigiri stomping kick, Urdaken. Or I'm sorry, elbow block, Urdaken. This one stays out, okay? Turn the front foot, I step in, Junsuki. Now my right leg's gonna come around here, left leg goes behind, let me move on the mat a little bit, and I strike in here. Upside down, Yushiro Empiuchi, rear elbow strike, with the right strike over to the head. Not right side up, but right side out. Sanchindachi, back foot straight, front foot is in, knees are towards each other. Protect the insides of the legs and the groin area. From here, I'm going to bring this right leg in, turn this foot here, and same thing on the right side. I wait 3 seconds, ichi ni san, left leg moves forward, right leg follows. As I go to my ready stance, I'm still peeking over my shoulder. And then eyes are forward. Left leg comes in, and I end my kata with respectful bow. Good. Okay, so there's some fine points. I'm going to go just a little bit faster, maybe necessarily full speed, but a little bit faster to kind of get the flow of the techniques, okay? Feel free to pause that and stop and look back That's kind of the cool thing about doing this, okay? You can't rewind me when we're in the dojo. All right, so in our Heikodachi, kata, pinan, sandan. Good. Let me do it one more time, facing my back to you so you can actually follow me. Especially if you're good at the kata, if you know it, this is a good way to do it too. Just follow along. Kata, pinan, sandan. Good. So, feel free to practice as much as you want. Again, you might split this class up into two this week. Maybe you want to work on the low block, reverse punch, or in the kata, and then one day work on the kicks with the drills. You get really two really good half-hour workouts out of this, guys, and really improve yourself. Remember, I want to remind you, document your practices. When you practice at least twice a week, a half hour each time, you're going to earn 1 class credit towards your stripe. So you guys hang in there, be strong, be confident, be a martial artist, and we'll see you soon. All right, so I want to talk a little bit about today about control. That's our part for the month. So martial arts is great. It's incredible about learning to control your body, keeping your balance, the power, coordinating everything to maximize your strength and speed and everything like that. You also want to control your breath. Right, so as you're training, you're gonna get out of breath. The better you can breathe, you're gonna have more energy, but mostly you're gonna be able to generate more power and speed too with good breathing. So you wanna watch that too, into the nose, out to the mouth. Controlling your balance, okay, your speed, your timing. Martial arts is great. The biggest thing is also too is controlling your mind. Our mind goes all over, everywhere really fast, and we need to keep control of that. We also wanna make sure that we control our fear. A lot of people don't even try the martial arts or try other things, or they're so consumed by fear, the fear controls them. And it kind of robs them of their quality of life. And you don't want that to happen. So I want you guys to always remember to kind of control your fear. Don't let it hold you back. When you feel it's holding you back, you got to push yourself to go forward. And that's what we want to try to help you learn the martial arts. When you face those obstacles and you're scared to try again, we're there to help you. All of our instructors have been there, done that. They know how to help you get through that because they had to. They chose not to let fear stop them or control them. So you guys, I look forward to seeing you at the dojo again, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.